have somebody on. Welcome if you're joining us for the Facebook Live session today. We have a 4th of July themed experience that you're going to enjoy. If you're just joining us, give us a quick comment on where you're joining us from. We'll start in about 3 minutes. Fran is on with us. Kim Benton is with us. Welcome, Becky from Plano. Glad you're here. Karen from Houston is with us. Isabel from Converse, Texas. Linda from Krugerville. And Kim is in Rusk. Debbie in Hewitt is with us. Welcome. Some more folks from Houston, and Cypress, and Round Rock, and Hewitt. Welcome, Susan, representing the Fort Bend Master Gardener Group. Sarah from Sabina, Linda from Corpus. We are glad that you guys are here. We'll start in just a couple minutes now. Liz from Black Hills, South Dakota. Sherry from the Harris County Master Gardeners. Greg Grant is here. Loretta Fox Little is here from Houston. We are on the grounds of the Leach Teaching Gardens on the campus of Texas A&M University. We are borrowing their pavilion today. And this is our friend Lisa Whittlesey.
I am so excited to have you guys join us today. I think we're about ready to start. Are we good, Randy?
Well, go ahead and give us the intro. Yes, I think it's about time.
Okay, awesome. My name is Lisa Whittlesey. I'm an Extension Program Specialist with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service. And I have a fun job today to be able to talk to you about your 4th of July celebration. Even though we're celebrating at home, we can make it fun and beautiful at the same time. So I wanted to give you some thoughts of things that you can do to spruce up your table, your patio, and then my dear friend Andrea, who works with our wine program at A&M, is going to talk about some wonderful things that you can have with wine for your perfect party. So, are we good?
We're good to go. Go ahead and start.
Awesome. So I wanted to start by just showing you a few red, white, and blue things to kind of whet your appetite for all that's out there that's red, white, and blue. So I'm going to ask Randy to kind of pan and show us a few of those things. I went to the nursery this morning and I got a few plants that were red, white, and blue. This is Blue Daze, and actually our experts that are on the call probably could answer any questions you might have about it. I love this one because if you were going to put it in a pot, it's really a nice spilling form. Plus it has those really pretty blue flowers. There's not a lot of flowers in our garden that are true blue. They're a little bit more purpley blue, but this is a fun one. You guys may have been seeing the Vinca that's out now. I mean, it's all over the place at the stores. And really prevalent in white and in red. You can even get the white with the pink eye or red eye centers, which are really beautiful. They make a great patio plant during the summertime. They love the heat. And they come in beautiful colors. And I was fortunate they had them in these really cute red, white, and blue pot, so I sort of like that. Penta is another one. This is really a fun annual. We would use it as an annual in the landscape. It comes in red. I've also seen it in white, but it's really beautiful, bright colors, and a nice way to add a little pot for your front porch or in flower bed that you may want to plant a few annuals to kind of spice up your landscape. Coming down here, I want to show you a few things that I just sort of put together that says red, white, and blue that you might not have thought about. Most of us probably have crepe myrtles in our yard, okay? And I cut this just to show you, you don't have to have like a big fancy floral design, okay? That is literally 4 crepe myrtle blossoms that I put in a red container. But how fun is that to be able to have on your table or where you're gonna have your food or your beverages, and really beautiful this time of year. Some of you that follow us may have seen some of my pictures of Texas bluebells. This actually was from our ranch in the hill country. It's in San Saba County. It's actually just northwest of Llano, Texas, out in the hill country. And we have bluebells wild on the ranch. The scientific name is Lysianthus, but a lot of people may not have seen them growing wild. The florists have these as cut flowers. A lot of the cut flower varieties are double petaled. These are singles, but they're just beautiful, and they always bloom, ironically, close to the 4th of July. So I was out in the pasture this past weekend, and I found them, and they were just magnificent. So I picked these on Sunday, and you can still see that they're just really, really beautiful. So I wanted to be able to share those with you. I have a few things from my garden, and I'm going to let Randy kind of stand here to see. You know, you don't have to have a lot if you're putting some flowers. We talked about a few container plants, but these are just some things that I cut. This was a sweet little verbena that I had in my garden, and look how nice that looks in a simple container. And some of you may have geraniums. That's just geranium blooms and a geranium leaf that I put together. They would look nice separate, or you could leave them in a carrier like this where you have them in a row where they're red, white, and blue. A little daisy that I have in my garden, and then these are zinnias. And if you're not growing zinnias at home, wow, you're missing out because they come in every color you can imagine. I didn't have any red ones open this morning, but I did have white ones, so they're really beautiful. And then, of course, in the blue, I have the bluebells. And then this is that wonderful Texas Superstar Salvia. I just really, really love this one. Some of our group online could put a link to some of our Superstar plants so you can see them. We do have several that are in the red, white, and blue category, but this is really a great salvia. It does really well. The blooms and the foliage are just spectacular. So,
one of the things Lisa mentioned earlier was that in the horticulture world, it really is hard to find some true blue that they usually orient towards purple a bit. Of course, this first plant we saw a little bit earlier, that is getting pretty close to that bluish color.
Blue, but a lot of our plants tend to be a little more in the purple range more than a true blue. I want to talk a minute about just some fun, like floral things you can do and embellishments that you can add to potted plants, okay? So I told Randy I feel a little bit like Martha Stewart for our extension group, but hopefully you'll have fun. This is a simple container that I had, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to call it a firework design, okay? And I'm going to show you some fun plants that we can put in with that. So I've already got Oasis in it. This is what Oasis foam looks like. You need to totally saturate it till it's fully wet. And then I put it in there, and for this particular arrangement, I have it pretty flush with the edge of the container because I'm not going to really have things spilling over. And I'm going to start with the showcase of the design, and that's our fireworks. And I looked for some inspiration in the garden to see what I could use for fireworks. So this is a spider lily plant, okay? So if you wanted white fireworks, I thought that would do the trick. right? They're beautiful and they open up and they're really fun. Some of you may be familiar with this blue one. This is Agapanthus. Some of you may have that in your gardens at home. Most of them are blooming this time of year. They're quite lovely. So we're going to have our fireworks coming up out of the center of the design. So I'm going to start with one of my tallest Agapanthus, and I'm going to make a clean cut on it. Anytime that you're using fresh flowers, you want to be sure to cut it at an angle. It just inserts a little easier into the Oasis foam. So we're going to put that in there. And you know, fireworks are coming off at different levels, all right? So this is a firework that's already exploded and it's going down. So I thought this was kind of fun, and you can see this Agapanthus, the little seed pods that are on it. So this one looked like it, and I just took the seed pods off because I thought it was sort of fun that way. I'm going to have it a little lower in the design. It's not shooting up quite as high right now. Okay, so I'm going to have it down a little bit lower. And then I have a pretty big open one right here. And I'm going to put it pretty low down into the design. So you'll see, I'm going to kind of put this here. And notice how they kind of look like they're all coming and originating out of one area, okay, in the design. What I like about this one is everything else in this design is going to be way down low. And this would be great then if you're having it on a table. You can still see through the design, but it gives you a lot of height and interest. Randy, any particular questions on this so far?
No, Greg is chiming in and giving us examples of places to find some of those blues and specific plant material that has some of those blues. Good job, Greg.
So I'm going to have, you'll notice here at the bottom, I got some of this moss. You can buy this at Hobby Lobby. I think Walmart also has it. It's just a sheet moss, and you just put it in water and soak it. I did some along the edge, so I don't see any of the container edge when you put it in the design. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do a technique called pave. And that's where we are just going to put these things really low into the design, almost like a carpet. So this is the only flower I bought. These are some white carnations, and I'm going to put those in here real low across the bottom of the design. And I hope I have enough to really fill it in. Okay. So I'm going to have a row of the white, okay? Then I've got red, okay? So I've got the red, and I'm going to try to put the red in the middle, all right? So I'm going to cut these red verbena really short, and I'm going to tuck those down into the design. You can also do this, some of you may have sunflowers that are blooming right now. I've loved to do this with sunflower after the petals have dropped, just the heads. They're quite interesting, and they add a lot of texture to the design, so they're fun to put in there as well. Okay, but look how patriotic that is, you guys, with just flowers, right? So we could do the stripes across the bottom. I really could probably use one more white carnation, but this will give you the idea, okay? So I'm going to do this really like stripes across the bottom. So what do you think? I think that's fun. And that's something that's really simple. What I love about doing pave in a design like that is it keeps it really tight and compact. It gives a punch of color, and then you let the height really give the drama to the design. So that's an example of a fun 4th of July using plants as fireworks in your arrangement, okay? Questions on that?
Not a lot of questions, but a lot of likes and hearts, so I think you're doing a good job.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to put this over to the side. I told Randy I'm in a big mess when I'm doing it, so I'm going to set it over here. And then I'm going to show you just a couple of things that you might could do to spruce up just a pot, okay? I've got a number of, my husband would say junk in my house. or if it was taller, it actually could hang down. I've got some of these little things. Those things would be fun. You could actually tuck those into the pot. So we have little wooden picks like this that could be attached to it. You could tuck that into the pot. The other thing that you can do is, I always have lots of bandanas at my house, okay? So bandanas are fun to tuck in to give you a punch of color. You can do that with a little floral green pin like this. You don't even have to know how to tie a bow, guys. I mean, you just can go over it like this and tuck it into the pot. You can use this in a lot of different ways, so they're kind of fun to be able to put in the design. Then I thought about, if you've got kids at home, what are some things they might could do to add to your celebration decor? I found these nice little fun party 4th of July hats at the dollar store, okay? And I thought those were fun. You could go out in your yard and collect branches to do, but it was dark last night and I didn't want to go and do that. So I had some little skewers and I just glued it to it. So now we have a little top that we can add to our potted plants just to give it a little punch of color and fun. These are some little straws that I had, and I have these fun little glittery stars. Those are also things that are kind of fun to add into your design, just to say it's 4th of July, okay? Just to give it a little pop of color. And those are things that kids would have fun kind of doing and helping be a part of the decorating process, okay? So look around your house and see what you have that you might be able to use. I actually had some 4th of July napkins. I'm kind of one of those weird people that really love cloth napkins. And so I had red napkins and I had bandanas, but I did have some that have 4th of July on it. So I just I tied it in a knot and I added a wooden pick. So you could actually go in and put this into the pot. So imagine if your pot was here, just to give it a little punch of color, okay, to kind of decorate it. It's not something you would have to leave up all the time, but if you wanted to just give it a little pop, that's kind of a fun way and simple way to do it using things that you might already have at home. I'm going to put that here where you can see it. Put it toward the front. So just some ideas of kind of adorning your pots and your containers. Randy can show the little lantern I have below. That's something that I actually had at my house, and during the summer, memories growing up in Llano, we always went along the river and there were fireflies. And I was like, how can I recreate that? And so I had these little string lights, and that's just a fun way that you can have those in there. So if you're a party or you're going to eat outside just for fun in the evening, you know, throw a little bandana on it, okay? Or throw one of your napkins around it just to give it a little punch of color. And that's just a fun way to maybe use some things that you might already have in your disposal, okay? So, fun ideas to adorn, to decorate, to add to designs. I want to show you something that's kind of fun that you can do with the kids, because once you get your party ready, right? Even if it's just your immediate family, you can spruce up your porch, you can spruce up and add something fun to your table, but the kids love to be a part of making what it is that you're going to eat. And so this is a fun idea that I used to do with my kids, and I wanted to share it with you. And it's making watermelon stars, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do it, and then the magic of television, you'll see something already done. But use your watermelon and cut it in a disc. Okay, and you can see I already have one prepared here. And I have a bunch of star cookie cutters already at home, and they work great. Okay, I found that it's really important to cut these pretty thin so that they go all the way through. And sometimes the little metal ones work a little easier for me. But the kids love this. So you can lay them out and have it on the table where the kids do that. And then there is your watermelon star. So really, really fun.
I thought you were going to say that was just for the preparer. The preparer ate the scraps. At least at the same moment you said kids love this, Kim Benton had a comment, kids love this.
So here's some that I already did that are on a platter. You can see I've got different shapes and different sizes that are in there. I think it needs a little bit of blue, and so Tim Hartman a couple of weeks ago did a thing on Texas blueberries, and if you live in a part of the state where you can go and pick blueberries, that's a fun thing to add. So I'm going to put a few Texas blueberries on there, and look how festive and fun that looks. So the watermelons are at peak season right now, and I hope that you will watch on Friday because Larry Stein's going to talk a little bit about how to pick your perfect watermelon, because certainly our 4th of July celebrations, we can't have it without a really great watermelon. So just a fun idea for kids and things that you could do. So we've got our table set, we've got our decorations. I brought just some things to show you. This is the stuff I have at my house, okay? These are just chargers, and they're inexpensive, but I love it to set the table because then you can use, if you want to use paper goods or just plain plates, it just really spruces it up. The other thing is it's kind of fun to use to put an arrangement on top of it. So the arrangement that I did with the 4th of July fireworks, I could set it in the middle of the charger if I wanted to have it on the table. It just gives a little pop. Something like this, my Bluebells, you know, that might look really cute if I had it this way. So just a fun kind of playing around with it and how you might use it. I just have found that chargers are kind of a fun way for me to use to embellish. So if I've got a charger and I've got napkins and I've got little fun things I can put in things, you probably can spruce up a lot of the plants and things that you already have in your yard to really make your house and your decor a little more festive for the holidays. So we've got our ideas for decorations. The kids have helped. We've got a great little snack for our guests. But you know, this time when we get ready to go, you've got to have food and you've got to have some good beverages, okay? I put some iced fruited water because for your kids at home, this is really a great way maybe to get them to drink more water, which is really important. And so I have lemons and limes at home, but if you've got frozen strawberries and blueberries, that would be fun to add that to it as well. Anything that we can do to kind of help us to stay more hydrated is important. But for us adults, we kind of like having a little fizz and a little bit of fun for the holidays. And for some of you, maybe grilling, we have a lot of resources available through Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. July is National Grilling Month, and so be looking. The Dinner Tonight website has a lot of tips on how to grill safely and different ideas and recipes for grilling and salad that you might could use for your holiday. But today, we're going to talk about the important thing, and that is the spirits and wine. So I'm going to let my friend, Dr. B. Andrea, come in and share with you about all the yummy things that you may want to have for your holiday table.
Hi everybody, my name is Andrea Bordezato. I'm the enology specialist, wine science specialist here at Texas A&M, Texas AgriLife Extension Services. And yes, today I wanted to talk to you about wine, Texas wine in particular, American wine, or wine of any kind to go with your 4th of July celebration. And I would like to start with something maybe some of you will find unexpected, but I think the best suited wine to celebrate the 4th of July is Madeira.
Why Madeira?
I know. I'm sure a lot of people probably ask
That wasn't being my thought.
But, and this is something I learned just recently, and it's very cool. Madeira goes back, a lot of the history of the United States is kind of intertwined, or at least the personalities that have played a big role in the history of the United States. I had a fun and good relationship with Madeira wine. So Madeira wine in the United States goes back to the 1800s. And the founding fathers actually used Madeira wine to toast the Declaration of Independence.
At the signing?
Yes.
How
at the
fun!
signing. And Betsy Ross used to have a bottle of Madeira wine on her side table when she was sewing the United States States flag.
So not only can your kids help with the decoration, this could be a history lesson for them as well. Love it.
It was also used to toast the Constitution of the United States, and a little fun fact, George Washington apparently drank 1 pint of Madeira every night with dinner. Now, I do not recommend that. I want to be clear, but Madeira, I think, is, you know,
A little
historically,
history. Absolutely.
the perfect wine to have for the 4th of July celebration. Now, again, Madeira is not an American wine. However, here in Texas, did you know that there is a winery that actually makes Madeira wines, and they have the rights to use the Madeira name? They use a very traditional process. It's called estufagem. It's heating up the wine and oxidizing the wine. So Madeira wines used to travel the seas from Europe to the United States, and on the ships they would get heated, they would slightly move in the barrel, so that's how they get their very particular aroma and flavor profile. So this winery in Texas uses a traditional process to make their Madeira wines, which are absolutely exceptional, really, really good. So try Texas Madeira. And another little known fact, the grapes that they use to make this Madeira wine are American hybrid grapes. So they're not European grapes, they're American hybrid grapes. They're called Blanc Du Bois. They're really, really fun grapes, really good wines that you can make with Blanc Du Bois grapes. So it's really appropriate. A Texas winery making Madeira wine with American grapes. So
I love it. So get your Madeira for your celebration. It's a wonderful wine plus a great history lesson. So I love that.
Also, it comes in different styles. So you can have everything from dry to sweet. You can pair it with a lot of different foods. You can pair it with vegetarian fare. You can pair it with your barbecue, depending on the style. You can pair it with desserts and with cheese platters as well. So it matches up really well with cheese.
All right, Dr. B, somebody's asking about the winery. Can you share the name of the winery?
Yes,
Or
the name of the winery is Haak, H-A-A-K, Haak Winery in Texas. So check them out, go to their website, visit their winery, it's really pretty, and drink their Madeira and their Blanc Du Bois. So with Blanc Du Bois grapes, you can make a lot of different styles of wines as well, not just Madeira. You can cover the full spectrum from dry to sweet again, and you can also have bubbly Blanc Du Bois bubbly wine. So bubbly wines go really well with celebrations, especially during the summer, because they are really well chilled. You usually serve bubblies really well chilled, and that suits the Texas weather. If I were to make general recommendations for wines for the 4th of July, I would probably say go with something that can be chilled, and that's usually bubblies, whites, and some lighter reds on the fruitier, lighter spectrum to match with your barbecue. Also, try to steer towards lower alcohol wines. And I don't mean 5% or 6%, which is like beer. I mean more towards the 10, 11% alcohol, because alcohol dehydrates, and it makes you also really feel really hot. So look for wines that are not super, super high in alcohol to be able to enjoy them and have fun without worrying about headaches and dehydration.
Excellent. So if you were having, let's say, light salads and cheeses and fruits, what would be a good, what would your suggestion be for a good
Really anything that's fresh with a salad. Salads usually have vinaigrette, so there's a little bit of acidity in there. So something that will either match the acidity, so zingier, fresher, Vermentinos maybe, especially in Texas, we have good Vermentinos, albarinos, or you can go with something that offsets the acidity, so something a little bit creamier, like Viognier, for example, or a Picpoul. Picpouls are wonderful white wines that are grown here in Texas. If you haven't had one, try to buy a bottle, and I think you will be very excited about it.
And some of these may be varieties that our viewers are not real familiar with, because there's some that really grow well for us here in Texas. If you're not familiar, you might check out, tell me about your Dr. B website.
Right. So, yes, there are a lot of varieties of grapes that grow really well here in Texas, but are lesser known. Everybody knows the Cabernet Sauvignons and Rieslings and Chardonnays. However, the Vermentino Vermentinos, the Dolcettos, the Albarinos, Aglianicos, Bluebells, all of these are not so famous, but they do so well here. So I've created this video series. It's called Dr. B Talks Texas Wine, and I cover varieties one at a time in alphabetical order. That's how I started them. You can find this series on our YouTube channel. I think you'll see the link pop up in the comment section over there. And I've covered about 14 or 15 different varieties so far. I keep going. I'm at the letter P right now, people love. But you'll find Blanc Du Bois there, you'll find Albarino, Aglianico, you'll find a lot of the varieties that do really well in Texas. Tempranillo is another one that does really well.
You know, it's I found out from our family and community health group and dinner tonight group, it is National Grilling Month. Okay, today's July 1, so it's National Grilling Month. A lot of people are firing up the grills for 4th of July, chicken or beef, shifts or bobs. What would be great with a really nice barbecue?
Right, so with barbecue, depending on the meat you're using, you can go with a Viognier or even a Chardonnay for chicken, for example. If you're doing beef and hamburgers, hot dogs, you want something closer to the red wine spectrum. But again, I recommend the lighter reds. In Texas, we have this variety, it's called Dolcetto. That's a red that's really, really nice. We have Mourvedre, we have Tempranillo again. Slightly chill them before you serve, not super cold because they're still red, so they don't do very well at very cold temperatures. But you know, a short spell in the fridge, maybe 30 minutes, up to an hour, it's not going to hurt them. And that would match barbecues really well. And some of the Madeiras actually match barbecues quite well as well, depending on the style. And I think one wine, or one style of wines that goes with everything is rosé. We have seen a renaissance of rosé wines, particularly on the drier spectrum. We can have really, really good rosés that match up also with the darker meats and the whiter meats as well. Sauces, they have good acidity usually, so rosés can be chilled really well. Another option that could be fun at a party is the frosés. They're called frosés.
Oh, tell us about that.
Yeah, they're frozen rosés, so you can make them by freezing your rosé a little bit. You don't want it solid, and then you can make frozen lemonade. You pour your lemonade in ice cube trays and you freeze it, and then you add it to the slightly kind of slushy rosé and you blend it with the rosé, and there's your rosé.
Okay, so it's like a frozen wine slushy.
Yeah,
I love it. Love it. What about, there's some of us that are bubblies. We like some bubbly. So what would be a good bubbly?
There's so many options. Again, I usually recommend them on the drier side. It's easier to match with foods. Sweeter go better with desserts or cheeses.
Okay.
So sweeter bubblies go well with cheeses. Many to choose from. A new kind of hip and very appreciated style of bubblies called Pétillant Naturel or Pet Nat. And there are a number of wineries who make Pet Nat in Texas. So check them out. They're really easy to drink, friendly wines, no fuss. You don't have to, be super fancy when you have Pet Nat. They're kind of cloudy. They have the natural deposit left inside, so that's something to be expected with Pet Nats. But they're so much fun and so easy to drink, and they go well in summer.
How fun. I love it. I love it. Some people, Randy, may not think about this time of year. We think about grilling meat, or we think about grilling vegetables. And a lot of y'all maybe in your gardens may be an overload. If it's like my house, my zucchini and squash are almost toward the end, but I've picked a lot and I've enjoyed grilling them. But a lot of people are into grilling fruit. And right now, peaches are big time in season. I even saw a recipe on the Dinner Tonight website for grilling watermelon, which I have not tried, but I thought it might be fun just to see. So don't just think about grilling meat and vegetables, because the fruit can really pull out a lot of the flavor and caramelization. that folks have about the flowers, the wine, the getting their kids involved?
Not yet. One of the things that you had commented on that somebody had commented as well was the whole notion of grilling the peaches. So when you do that, how thick do you cut those slices? Or do you have them and set them on each side for a few seconds?
Before I actually cut them in half and grilled actually the half of it and put a little bit of olive oil on it and do it face down, you get the good grill marks on it. But they do have a lot of information on dinnertonight.tamu.edu.
And that URL was just shared, our Aggie Horticulture commenting on to share with that.
That's really a great resource to be able to utilize if you're wanting to grill. And then also grill safety. You know, we don't want anybody starting fires out there. So, you know, tips on how to clean your grill, how to make sure your grill is operating properly, and then also appropriate temperatures to make sure that when you're cooking your meat and your vegetables that you're getting things to the proper temperature and that you're holding them and that you're doing that in a safe manner.
Jean says you're making me hungry.
I just wanted to jump in real quick about red fruits. I think aromatic wines like Moscato or Gewürztraminer that we have here in Texas as well would go really well with red fruit. Just make sure you chill them really well. Those are sweeter, on the sweeter spectrum, so they can do with more chilling. Moscatos and Gewürztraminers. Give them a try.
Excellent. So, Andrea and I, it's hot. We poured a little bit of our fruited water. We're still on the clock, right? But she's got us thinking of all the fun things that we can do for after hours and over this holiday weekend. So I hope it's inspired you to get some ideas, both on the creative side with incorporating some of our really great Texas annuals and our Texas superstars that have our patriotic colors. Some things you might consider for real quick, simple floral arrangements for your table, whether it's a simple bouquet like we did with the crepe myrtle, or a simple bluebells like I have here, or my red, white, and blue bud vases, or even something like our firework design with the pavier down low. Those are real simple and quick, and something certainly that you could do at home. Don't forget to involve your kids, whether it's adding little adornments to your containers, having them help cut out the watermelon stars, and then certainly look to all the resources that EverLife Extension has related to grilling and food preparation on the Dinner Tonight website, and be looking for us next week to talk about picking out your perfect watermelon for your celebration.
And before you officially close, one person asked for you to introduce yourselves one more time to miss the name. So we'll close by saying,
I'm Lisa Whittlesey. I'm Extension Program Specialist, and my big job is I'm the coordinator for the Junior Master Gardener Program.
I'm Andrea Botezzato. I'm Enology Extension Specialist of Texas A&M Texas AgriLife Extension Services.
And so enology, for those of you that may not know, is
Science of wine.
the science of wine. Wow. Some of you may not know we had that detail in hand, but we do. We have a great viticulture program and team. And Andrea on the wine side and our red team on growing grapes do a great job. So it's been fun. I hope that you guys have a great Wednesday. Cheers.